Hello, friends. So I'm here for hashtag Tassel Tuesday. It's an open collab hosted by Creating with Joey, and I'm also hosting for these months, February and March. So this month's theme is Valentine's. So I wanted to show you what I did. I made like 7 tassels. So first I want to show you these 3. These were in my short for the sneak peek. I used this. So for these, I already had the bottoms done last year. So this year I just needed to pick out the beads and add the clasp. So that's why I made so many. So I want to show you what I used. So I wanted to do something different, and I used the mesh tubing from the DT. And then I got this glittery ribbon. I forgot where I got that from. And this is the heart necklace. Maybe that was from the DT or Target, I want to say. And then this, that's like beaded trim. So those are I call these like octopuses because they'll stand like sometimes. Well, not on the mat right here, but see how they stand. And I just picked out beads in my stash. Some come from purchase, a D-stash purchase. Some from Happy Crafter Shop, and some from Creative Mojo Wholesale Studio, the clasp for sure. So, and for this one I used the red mesh, and then this trim either came from Michael's or the DT. Maybe from the DT, and then this one from Michael's, a white one. And this from the DT, I think. And I just added the white hearts. And a red one here. And a red bead and a clear white one. And the smaller clasp for this one. So those are using the mesh tubing. And then I had done this one this year. So it's red yarn, this white lace, and it's like a pinkish lavender. I want to say, it's hard to see. And I did like a puff top, and I don't know how I created a loop here. So I'm going to hang it right there, and then I tied it the puff top with the red yarn here, and I liked it how it hung like this. And then I just glued. It's one of those rings, and I just cut it and glued it with E6000, and then so I really love how this one came out. Something different, so I use that's gonna be for decoration. And so these I had cut because I was gonna use them to hang some ornaments on my Valentine Day tree, and I didn't, so I reused it to make a small tassel. And I also had these left over from this that I saw had my stash. So with that, I created a small tassel here, and I did the same beads, same clasp. I just and I love how it came out. And this was just using, you know, leftovers from this red tassel here. And this is the one in progress. I have to show you how I just have to put the wire and bead it and put the clasp on. Here's the wire that I'm using. So I had some leftover from making this big tassel. I had let me move these over. So I used the scraps from the big one, and I had leftover enough to make a small tassel. And then these are the beads that I picked out for this one. Also a white small clasp. So, and these, you know, you could use for anything. You could attach it to a traveler's notebook, a journal, your purse. So I really like the little ones. And these are more of the smaller size too. And so I made 3 big ones and 4 small ones. So next I'm going to show you how I finished this one. And I'm going to try to do it overhead. Because I have a tripod. So we'll see how it works. If not, then my next one for sure will be overhead. So next we'll use this here to finish this one off. Okay, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. So this is the tassel that I was working on last time. And I have a wire here, gold. But you can get a flimsy one, or else it's not gonna work out. And I just wrap it here in the middle where I had tied it. And then I twist the wire. Then I have some beads here. I don't know what order. So it has like red and pink and gold. But I just brought out one tray of the beads. So I'll just go ahead and bead. So I'll use that, a pink one, a little red one, maybe a red heart, no, I'll do a clear one, then the heart, so it won't be red and red. So I'm just seeing if I like that, and I do. So so I like this pattern, so I'll probably do it one more time. And which one was next? The clear, and then another heart. Sorry, I'm out of frame. Is that I can't see. So that's what I have here, and then maybe on top. So maybe I'll repeat it with the pink and the red. So that will be my simple pattern for the tassel here. And then I have the clasp. So I just put it up in here. And then I'll go through it like 2 or 3 times. Sometimes I'll just pull it with my own hand, or sometimes I need the pliers. So the more times you go through here, the more secure. So I go like 2 or 3 times. I'll go for the 3rd time. So this is the way I mostly make all of mine, but different people do it their own way, as you can see by checking out the hashtag. And you can learn different ways of making tassels and different types of things you can use to make some. Like I started by watching Jovi, I started using fabric in my tassels. And as you can see, last year I tried something new with the mesh that you could get at the DT, and with the necklace you can just cut it. Well, you know, you wrap around like you're doing a regular tassel, And I forgot to mention that this one I forgot to mention that this is like a pom-pom trim, but not really a pom-pom trim. This I always get it at Target. And so you don't really need a lot of things to make a tassel. You can use scraps of fabric, just the beads that you have. You don't have to really use beads. You can just use ribbon. You can use you don't even have to have a clasp. You can just loop it like I did with the yarn here. So I'll probably have like, and I like to wrap it to make it even more secure. See how that will be, so whoever gets it, you know, it'll last them a while, you know. And then I'll just cut it here with my scissors. Well, I do have the, I'm gonna use the scissors because I do have the wire cutter somewhere, but, or hold on, let me see, let me get it. So I just use my wire ones there, wire cutter, and then I have to flatten the wire so it won't be sticking out to poke you. So that looks good. But if you don't have the wire cutters, then you can use scissors, depending like how thick the wire is. So this is my completed one that I started last Tassel Tuesday. So that will be going in one of my swaps, and or I don't know which two I'm sending. And this is the red one, and the ones with I used the mesh tubing. Are these, and this one that I made for me, and the smaller ones are the ones that I use, that I had for with leftover scraps. So these are the small ones. Let me know which ones did you like, and make sure to check out everyone who participated this February for hashtag Tassel Tuesday. I also shared some participants, well, the ones that I found on my community tab. And if you would like to join us next month, please hashtag Tassel Tuesday and mention Creating with Jovi and me, Christy's Crazy Crafty Life, and the theme will be fairy or St. Patrick's Day. Hope you can join us, and everyone take care. Until next time, bye.